Tesla revolutionized vehicle design with its simplicity and elegance of its dashboard setup. Their minimalistic approach to car design removes many of the knobs, buttons, and vents that we're used to, leaving their focus on their single center console infotainment display. And while this is a visually stunning design, it does present a challenge to typical vehicle accessories. Specifically when it comes to air fresheners, unless you're going with the old school hanging tree air freshener that goes on your mirror, the modern design for most companies is to have something that clips onto your air vent, and when you turn your air conditioning on, it blows and distributes that air freshener throughout the car. However, with Tesla, there are no vents for this type of attachment. And as much as I have enjoyed that new car smell, eventually that'll fade, and I would love something to keep my car smelling fresh. That's where Daily Lab comes in. What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Max, and today we are going to go over the Aroma Diffusers designed by Daily Lab, especially for your Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. These are high-end air fresheners for your Tesla with a range of impressive sounding scents that will keep your car smelling good for up to 60 days per cartridge. The company prides themselves on providing innovative and sustainable designs that will keep your car smelling great without jeopardizing its style. They also sell products for typical air vents, not just Tesla, but I'll be focusing on the Tesla ones since that's what I drive. Daily Lab was actually nice enough to send me a sampling of a few of their products to go over in this video free of charge, so thank you very much for that. And they also set up a promo code, especially for my viewers. So if you're interested in any of the products we're about to discuss, please use my promo code MightyMax, all one word, at checkout for 20% off your entire order from dailylab.com. This also supports my channel, which is always much appreciated and allows me to continue to make content like you're watching today. So let's get into what they sent me and test these things out. So Daily Lab sent me over a variety of product. I didn't specify what I wanted. I just asked them to send over whatever they recommended. So let's get into the box and see what they sent our way. All right, it looks like we have a few things wrapped up in here. Now this first one here looks like it is their Aroma Stick diffuser for your car. This second one looks like it is a refill for their Star Glow series diffuser. And this last one, I have to imagine is, yep, it is the actual Star Glow series car diffuser itself. Now let's actually get into the boxes and see what these products look like. I will say, just from a packaging standpoint, they all look really nice. All right, so here you have your bar diffusers. Looks like it comes with two. In here it looks like you have some accessories that include your scents. So you have a grapefruit scent, some attachment accessories, and then another grapefruit scent, and some additional attachment accessories. Nothing else in the box, a lot of empty space. And the directions are not in English, so not a whole lot of use for me there, but I'm sure I can find other resources. That's a very nice box. I like the way that opened. All right, so this is the Star Glow diffuser. They sent me a white one, which will look great in my white interior. Very nice packaging. Here you have the directions. These are actual English directions, which is incredibly helpful compared to the bar diffuser. And other than that, I don't think there is anything else in the box. Last but not least, we have the diffuser refills for the Star Glow air freshener. And it looks like it is just a little bar. And this one is the citrus and tea scents, and it comes with 2 tablets that you saw in here. This does say that it has a 60-day life cycle, giving you the ability to use this a lot longer than your standard air freshener. Those cheap in-store ones typically last a week at most,
So we decided we're gonna go with the Aroma stick first to test those out. You actually use both of these at the same time. And you have the choice to use the rubber mounting if you have a Model 3 or a Y to put that in the vent, which is what we will be using. Or it does come with these two straps, which you can use to dangle from your mirror if that's the option you want to go with. And these are actually magnetic. This part comes on and off, then reconnects magnetically. And so each one of these packets contains 2 inserts for these, so I only have to use one at a time. Each insert lasts 30 days, so this entire set would last me 2 months roughly. Take them, press them in. Very easy. And then for these, you actually pop this out of the mold. And along the back of each of these, you can see there are these ridges that this fits into to allow you to create the rubber seal that you'll eventually wedge into your car's AC. And we are now ready for install. Now, while the directions that came with the Aroma stick didn't come in English, there are English instructions on their website. So if you do get a box that does not have the English version of the directions for the Aroma sticks, you can always go to Daily Lab's website and you'll be able to find the instructions on how to put these together there. The Star Glow diffuser, on the other hand, did have the English directions, so when it comes time to test that out, I will be able to use that one. Onto the Star Glow diffuser set. Again, this is made with really nice metal. Both of the diffusers were made with really nice metal. See, we have the Daily Lab logo. Another sticker that has to be peeled off on the back. Really high quality. And how you actually insert the aroma refill into this is you press down on the bottom, which allows you to pull back and remove this cover piece. It goes right in there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. This is again magnetic, so see, press, pull, and come back to it. Magnetic. Very nicely made. You have the pod itself. Again, this press, pull, top comes off. The refill goes in, close it up, and this is good to go to be inserted. So let's go ahead and install these in the car so we can look at how that's done. Obviously, to test these out, I'm only gonna be able to use one at a time, so one's gonna have to come back out, but I'll run these for a few days each, and I will be able to talk about that when I film my follow-up review that you'll end up seeing at the end of this video after the install.
So as shown in the unboxing, both of these products use a rubber backing to attach into the vent spacing built into your Tesla. For the Aroma stick, you press each of the 2 sticks into the desired location and slide them along that vent space to make sure that they are securely in place. Similarly, for the Star Glow diffuser, you again insert the rubber foot on the back into your vent, this time just on your passenger side since it only comes with one, and rest the half that isn't in the vent against the dash. And then again, slide it along the vent to make sure it is firmly in place and where you want it to be. It really is that easy.
As the air blows out, it'll blow through the diffuser and cause the aroma to be spread throughout the car.
And I really have to say, I was honestly surprised as to how much I liked and was impressed by this product. Given its price tag, it's definitely a very luxury item, but the build is actually very representative of that price. Both the Star Glow diffuser and the Aroma stick are built out of extremely solid metal material and a very solid and innovative magnetic design for opening and closing when you're doing refills. They look great in the car, and for someone who's trying to keep that Tesla minimalistic look and appeal, the last thing you want to do is add some ugly air freshener to your dash that takes away from that aesthetic. These complement the Tesla look wonderfully. And obviously, we need to talk about the smell. And they smell great. It does not smell like your typical air freshener, so I can see why Daily Lab has moved away from that labeling by calling them aroma diffusers. Both sense that they provide me smell unique, and I really enjoy both whenever I enter the car. They smell a lot more high-end than your average air freshener. I will say that with the Aroma Stick, the first 2 days were a little bit overpowering with the smell factor, but once the scent mellowed out a bit, it's fantastic, it smells great. Also, maybe I should have just used one at a time at first, but the directions weren't in English, so I just went off the website pictures, and like I said, after a day or two, the smell mellowed out, so no complaints there. Now, the obvious major con to this product is the price point. The Starglow diffuser runs at $87.90 for your initial set, with 2 tablets that last you about 60 days, and each 2-pack refill thereafter will cost $25. The Aroma Stick, on the other hand, runs for $95.90 for your initial set, and comes with 2 sets of 2 sticks that will each last you about 30 days. 2-pack of refills for the Aroma Sticks cost $17.90 in comparison. So almost $100 for a car air freshener is obviously a lot for most people to wrap their heads around. Myself included, I was pretty skeptical when I received this, seeing the price point, as to if this would actually be worth it. However, I was actually very impressed by this product, so I would like to introduce this argument for that price point. Going with any air vent type air freshener set off Amazon will probably run you $10 to $15 for about a 180-day supply. And yes, for something like that from Daily Lab, for like the Starglow diffuser, you're gonna be spending about 6 times that for 120 days. But once you have your initial set and your initial apparatus, the regular refills drop to $25, which isn't nearly as staggering. So once you have that set, the price difference for going for this more high-end brand versus something cheap off Amazon isn't that different, and for something that I think is a much more high quality product. I'm telling you that the Daily Lab air fresheners smell significantly better than your average air freshener. You will notice the difference. You just have to get over the hump of getting your initial kit, and once that's set up, the recurring cost is much more comparable. And while I think some people still won't be able to see the value, the comparison I like to draw for this type of purchase is for something like cologne. Now, for some people, if they want to smell good, they'll spend $5 in a can of Axe and use that, and that's good enough for them. However, other people will drop hundreds of dollars, if not more, on a bottle of Versace cologne for a more high-end and premium scent. Some people see the value, some people don't, and for me, the same argument applies here. If you do want to give your car a high-end smell with a high-end product that also looks great and doesn't take away of the visual appeal of your car, this is a great option. Once you do invest in that initial set, regular refills aren't all that expensive. It's just getting over that initial price tag. And tying back to my cologne example, if you are that type of consumer that takes pride in having a high-end luxury smell, then this is a product for you, and I would definitely recommend it. They are going to smell significantly nicer than anything that you get at a fraction of the cost off Amazon. I personally will continue purchasing refills on the set that Daily Lab provided because we were that impressed with the smell, and honestly, I love the way it looks on the dash. It doesn't take away any of that Tesla appeal, which is a lot of the reason why we buy and spend money on these cars to begin with. And again, with my discount code, you get an additional 20% off, so that makes the price a bit more palatable. So if you are interested in these, please remember to use my promo code MightyMax at checkout for 20% off. I'll also include a direct affiliate link below, so you can use that too if that's your preference. Anyways, that's all I had today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you think these are actually worth it to you. And if you like this content and you want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more. As always, thank you for watching. Until next time.